Now, Jesus was going up to Jerusalem, and on the way, he took the 12 aside and said to them, we're going, hello, McFly, here we go. We're going to Jerusalem. The Son of Man will be delivered over to the chief priests and the teachers of the law. They will condemn him to death. They will hand him over to the Gentiles. He will be mocked, flogged, and crucified. And on the third day, he will be raised to life. On the way to Jerusalem, he tells them this. It is so crazy. Why were the disciples so shocked by the whole Easter thing? Oh, Jesus, you came back from the dead? Yeah, like I told you last week I was going to. Why aren't you guys listening to me? See, the reason I think this is important is because Jesus knew exactly what was going to happen as he rode in on that donkey on Palm Sunday. It was a death ride, okay? He was not doing the queen wave, you know. He was not just, oh, hey, everybody. He was riding into this place where he knew he was going to die. Okay? So Palm Sunday, as much as we love to wave the palm branches and, you know, say Hosanna and all those kind of cool things that we do, it's really not what it was like. For Jesus, at least. It was like that for them, but it wasn't like that for Jesus. And I tell you that right up front because I think it's really important that you understand, because maybe there are some things that are going on in your life and you're on a ride right now that you didn't want to be on either. You know what I'm saying? You're on a ride that's headed down a direction that you did not anticipate. Something about health, something about relationships, something about finances, I don't know. But you're on a ride that you don't like very much. And I want to tell you, after next Sunday, there's going to be different hope for you. That's the story of the Passion Week. It actually says that as Jesus was approaching Jerusalem and he saw the city, he wept over it. And he said, if you had only known this day what would bring you peace, but it is hidden from your eyes. Jesus doesn't weep easily, and the gospel writers put this in for a reason because they think it's really important. How strange that the grand marshal of the parade would stop and weep, would stop and cry. How embarrassed must the disciples have been. Okay, first you're riding in on this little donkey, and now you're going to stop and cry? I mean, this doesn't make any sense, right? But why is he crying? Is he crying because he's afraid to die? No, of course not. Jesus has known this was going to happen forever and ever. Here's what Peter tells us. This is an interesting verse. But with the precious blood of Christ, the Lamb without blemish or defect, that's how we're saved. He was chosen before the creation of the world. Jesus knew before Adam and Eve that he was going to have to make this ride someday. Okay? And he's been trying to tell the thick-headed disciples for 3 years that he was going to make this ride. That's not why he's crying. He's weeping because of the people he's going to die for that aren't going to get it.